Namaskar. I am Dr. Sonali Naik. Today we are going to read the 15th chapter of Sant Gajanan Maharaj Grantha. Before that, let us do a meditation. Sit quietly, close your eyes, take deep breaths. Focus your attention on the Adhyay chakra. See in your mind's eye, you are sitting at a very peaceful place. It is a beach. Cool breeze is blowing. The sound of the waves is reaching your ears. You are very quiet, very happy, meditating upon Lord Rama. Lord Rama is standing in front of you. Seeing him, you are filled with happiness. You bow to him. He gives you his blessings that you are healthy and happy forever. The protection of his blessings stays with you all throughout your life. Within this protection, you are forever loved, forever guided, forever protected, forever prospered. Because of this, your life is filled with deep sweetness, enthusiasm, and happiness. Give thanks, open your eyes. Jai Gajanan, Sri Ganeshaya Nama. You obliged Bali Raja by accepting an offering from him and took away his reign on earth by giving him world below. You received a juicy fruit by offering a coconut, yet worked as his doorman due to his extreme devotion to you. Bali Raja became the king of gods at the end of this epoch. You learnt the Vedas in a moment. In your reincarnation, this one is the most pious, as you killed no one at the best. You made friends and foes happy equally, that's why they respect you similarly. In this incarnation, you have satisfied gods and pleased the demons, and proved your godliness to the generations. O Vaman, I again bow down to you. Bless the writer to see this treatise through. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Kohinoor of Maharashtra, had keen foresight and excelled in political activities. He was a brave person who worked ceaselessly for the independence of the country. He was stubborn like Bhishma and understood the people's agony. He took a vow to liberate the land, which was being ruled by foreign hands. He feared none, as his cause was true. He had command on words like Brihaspati. His fairy writings panicked the ruling community. He was a courageous and was addressed as Lokmanya Tilak with great respect, a public acknowledgement, not an act of favor. Once he was to come to Akola by public request to deliver a speech at the Shiv Jayanti fest. Many learned celebrities were to be present. Damle, Kulatkar, Khapade at the best. They reached Akola for the festival. People of Virar were happy to know that Tilak was attending the function, which in fact should have been celebrated here earlier. The reason being that Shivaji's mother, Jizabai, was born and brought up in Sindh near. When Shivaji was born, by dint of her ability, she brought about Maharashtra and Vidarbha's unity. Mother from Virar and my father from Maharashtra were an excellent, incomparable couple. The celebration was a great occasion for Maharashtra, and the greatness was further enhanced by Tilak's participation. Preparation for the festival started a month ahead. Everyone participated happily with great interest. Officials for the reception committee were elected. So also volunteers were selected to lend dignity to the function. Many people wanted to invite Sri Gajanan. They said that Shivaji's service to the nation was victorious due to Shri Ramdas Swami's benediction. So also Tilak's political uprisings should have the saint's blessing. Some others did not like the idea. They said that the saint may come naked and may even strike the Lokmanya. Others disagreed and still insisted that the saint should grace the place. He may at times act queer, but that would not matter. Some said Tilak was a great leader of the nation and Saint Gajanan would definitely attend the function. Most of them supported the suggestion of inviting Saint Gajanan to the function. A group of organizers went to Shegao to extend an invitation to Maharaj. Looking at them, the saint said to Kapade, I'll come on the appointed day. It is the birthday celebration of Shivaji. I'll certainly appear on stage and demeanor in the company of the invited social reformers. Tilak is the most able leader fighting in the cause of our liberation. There will be no one to compare with him. I'll come to meet him and Anna Patwardhan, disciple of Sri Narsi Saraswati of Anandi. Kapade was glad that Sri Maharaj accepted the invitation. He said to Kolatkar that Maharaj was the gem of Brar. He could know everything that will happen at Akola convention, and acceptance of the invitation was a good omen for the function. They bowed down to Maharaj and went back. Only 8 days were left for the celebration. People at Akola were waiting for the arrival of Tilak. The function was to take place in the month of Vaishak in Shaki 1830. The day was Akshay Tritiya, an important festival date. A huge pandal was erected for the guests who gathered from far and near to see Tilak at the fair. They also knew that the saint was to attend the function. That was an added attraction. Sri Gajanan reached in time as promised and sat on the dais along with Tilak, Patwardhan, Khapade, Damle, Kolatkar, Bhave, Venkatrao Desai and others. The meeting was called to order. After the introductory speech, the thundering orator Tilak stood up to speak. He said, This is an auspicious day. Great Shivaji, who fought for the nation, was born on this day. Blessings of Ramdas Swami helped him to spread his name over all the country. So will the saints at the meeting. I sincerely hope this meeting is as victorious as great Shivaji's life and achievements. The nation today needs such meetings and functions. The sun of independence has set all over. There is nothing but darkness of slavery in the sphere. Any nation without independence is lifeless. It is necessary to awaken the people to enhance their love for freedom. Can the present government give us this training? Hearing this taunting language directed towards the government, Maharaj got up and smilingly said, Don't say that. It may land you in prison, arrested by the government. Thus saying, the saint started to chant his favorite hymn for some moments. The function concluded with great success. People appreciated Tilak with cheers, but the prophecy of Maharaj came true the same year. Tilak was arrested under Section 124. In the face of the ruler's strength, everyone was helpless. Renowned lawyers rushed to defend Tilak in legal process. Other devotees wanted to try the spiritual way to save him from punishment. Dada Sahib Khapade, a great man from Amravati, went to Mumbai to attend the trial in court. On the way to Akola, he said to Kolatkar, You go to Shegao to seek the saint's favor. Request him to save Tilak from this calamity. I would have stopped here, but I have to reach to Mumbai city. Please go and request for his blessings. Kolatkar immediately rushed to Shigao. The saint was sleeping as he looked on. He slept for 3 days. His nights were long. Kolatkar did not move away from there. He was Tilak's ardent follower. Water cannot boil without fire. Feelings of closeness cannot be reflected without affection. Maharaj woke up when 3 days were over. When he woke up, he said, All your efforts will be fruitless. Remember that in spite of the blessings of Ramdas, Shivaji was arrested by the Mughals. There can be no independence unless people suffer. Many instances can be quoted on this. If you remember the story of Kamsa, you will understand what I say. I give you a piece of bread. Please deliver it to Tilak at the earliest. Though his going far away cannot be avoided. Polatkar got confused when he heard this. He bowed down to the saint with respect. He left for Mumbai with the piece of bread. He narrated everything when he reached there and gave Tilak the prasad he had. Tilak was happy. He commented, Gajanan Maharaj is a great saint. Events may take a turn, as he said. You will not succeed in this case. Government will follow the law as set. Rules are followed strictly when self-interest is not involved. Maharaj said, I will do some great work. This I am unable to understand. Saints are aware of past, present, and future. We are ordinary people. Let us see what the future holds. Tilak powdered the bread and ate it as he had no teeth. Thereafter, he was sentenced to imprisonment and was sent to Mandalay for confinement. There he wrote his treatise on Gita. This was the great work the saint talked about. It has been acclaimed as the best throughout by saints and scholars all over. Many treatises have been written on Gita. Each one interpreted them at different angles. They connected the thoughts with various philosophies. Tilak's work stands aloft in this finger. This spread his fame worldwide and made him a writer incomparable. Getting freedom wouldn't be as immense as writing this philosophical commentary. Possession is something material and transient. Work on philosophy is permanent. This writing brought Tilak great fame. He has gained an eminent place in the list of philosophers of our time. His work will be read over and over till the sun and moon shine in the sphere. A Chittapavan Brahmin boy from Karveer, Kolhapur, joined an English medium school. He passed matriculation examination. Then he joined college, but failed at the intermediate attempt. While reading the newspaper Kesari, he read Oyama Taugo's biography. Like them, he wished to go abroad and get technical training. They brought prosperity to Japan. He wished to do it for his country. He was helpless as he had no money. As all of us are aware, no one helps the poor. He went to Bandara to consult his friend. His friend was a teacher at Monroe High School who heard the proposal with a mind so cool. Though he liked the idea, he had no funds to spare. Nothing is possible without money, dear. The poor have to build castles in the air. Due to the hot summer in Bhandara, they decided to go back to Kolhapur. Having heard of this great saint, they got down at Shegaon station. They kept their luggage at the post office and went to the monastery straight. Bowing down to him, they sat there with folded hands. With his divine power, Maharaj knew the desire of Sridhar. The saint advised him as under, don't think of going abroad. You can get everything here. Material knowledge is of no avail. Strength of spiritual knowledge prevails. It can bring satisfaction to you. Sridhar experienced a sudden change in his thinking that reminded him of a saint at Karveer who used to talk like this to him. Sensing the confusion in his mind, the saint said a few words kind. Do not leave this holy land. One gets his birth here only if he has credit of good deeds in his hands. Yoga Shastra is superior to any other science. One well versed in it will never care for any other branch of knowledge. Knowledge of self, however, is more superior. Please try to experience that and don't go anywhere. Sridhar was very happy with his advice. He thought that the sun of his thoughts had set in the west and had risen anew in the east with fresh ideas. Only saints can bring in such change in thoughts because they are aware of all the facts. The saint said further, you will prosper here. Now go back to Kolhapur. Your wife is waiting for you there. The prophecy proved true, and Sridhar prospered well. He passed his BA and MA examinations and became principal of the college at Shivpuri in the Scindia's regime. Saints and gods Saints are gods incarnate on this earth. Those who get their blessings always prosper. Change in Sridhar's thought was due to Gajanan Maharaj. Such saints are found only in our holy land. Trees of heaven will not get roots elsewhere. May this treatise always show the right path to the devotees. Jai Gajanan.